What if Dexter has a secret child out there and that kid becomes the main villain in season 2 or 3 of Dexter Resurrection? Dexter fans, it's time for another fan theory breakdown. Here's what the fan wrote. We'll see the introduction of another one of Dexter's kids, not Aster, a brand new child who represents Dexter's darker side. Ruthless, methodical, unrestrained. Dexter has to hunt them, realizes their family, regrets taking out Brian, and tries to find another way. All right, wild theory to say the least. Let's break it down. First off, Dexter having a secret child we never heard of. I gotta say that is extremely far-fetched. In order for that storyline to work, the writers would be asking us to believe all of this happened. Dexter had a secret kid. That kid somehow finds out about Dexter, then finds out about a secret, then also becomes a person willing to hunt down their father, and then finds Dexter and shows up in New York at the exact right moment. That is a lot of coincidences, even for Dexter. But the part of this theory that I can work with is Dexter being forced to face off with a family member with a dark passenger, so let's focus on that. And if we're talking about a character or characters who could join the show and realistically carry a dark passenger, there are only two candidates, and those are Aster and Cody. Now, do I think they're going to show up in Resurrection? Honestly, probably not. And if they do return, will they be hunting down Dexter and having dark passengers of their own? Even less likely. But if we're making this theory work, Aster was old enough to understand what happened to her mom. She has trauma, she has resentment. She could absolutely have a darkness she's buried for years. And Master Cody. Cody idolized Dexter. Imagine him finding out Dexter's been watching over Harrison, but never checked on him or Aster. There's a lot of rage you could pull from that. But again, does that make them try to hunt Dexter down? I don't know, but let's continue just for fun. If the writers ever explored Dexter's darkness returning through someone else, why waste that on a brand new character we've never met? Aster and Cody have emotional weight, history, pain, unresolved anger. A random secret child, zero impact. So here's my verdict. Dexter having a surprise child, I'm not feeling it. That is a major reach. Aster or Cody having a dark passenger is way more plausible, way more emotional, and fans of the books know exactly why. But what do you guys think? Could Aster or Cody return with a dark side, or would you actually buy a surprise child storyline? Let me know in the comments, and drop your best Dexter series, and I'll break them down.